Minister has announced a very ambitious national tariff policy, and its ambition backed by action. And so we've got a 5-year national tariff policy which will eliminate 2 types of duties completely and reduce one duty meaningfully, significantly, and I'll briefly touch upon those. So we have got 3 types of duties here in Pakistan, as most of you who end up having to import equipment are acutely aware. We've got customs duty, something called the additional customs duty, and regulatory duties. And the objective is that in 4 years, there will be no such thing as additional customs duty in the country. In 5 years, there will be no such thing as regulatory duties in the country. And customs duties will be simplified to just 4 slabs with a maximum slab of 15%. So 0, 5, 10, and 15. And the steps towards that have already been taken in this budget. This is year 1 of the 5-year journey. And the budget that has recently been announced, we've got a fiscal year here that goes from July to June. So we've just went through a very rigorous budget process with debates in the standing committees, and the budget was passed, and subsequently major action has been taken towards reducing those duties. I think this will play a major part in the IT and telecom industry as well. This will play a major part in providing impetus to our exports overall by reducing the cost of raw materials and capital goods across sectors. Now, just to touch upon very briefly, the focus at the highest level on the digitization of the economy. The Prime Minister is in every meeting, and I have the privilege of participating in various tasks and sitting in various meetings across sectors. And the focus is on technology and digitization at his level in every meeting across sectors. I'll just share 2 examples. First is FBR, which is the Federal Board of Revenue, which is the tax body in Pakistan. There is a weekly meeting that the Prime Minister chairs on the FBR's transformation plan, and that entire plan is driven by technology. We have introduced a faceless customs assessment mechanism at the port, which is driven by technology. In the past, the appraiser would know the person importing. That had its own problems. Now, using technology, we're digitizing the entire process so that, just like a call center, the appraiser just gets a case without a name and is able to appraise, so that we both reduce time, we make the process more efficient, and we reduce possibilities of collusion. Similarly, production monitoring for tax purposes is being done through the use of AI-enabled cameras, integrated systems which allow tallying of production of various companies. The FBR's income tax side is transforming its IRIS system, which is the system that all tax-paying citizens use to file their income tax returns. That's going through a major transformation. Significant players, private sector leaders in the IT industry have been brought in onto the board of PRAL to transform it completely. And so this digitization agenda for FBR alone gets the focus of the Prime Minister every single week. He chairs a meeting every week to oversee the implementation of this reform. A lot of these actions have already happened. There's a long way to go. Resources have been dedicated to this. The impetus is there, the focus is there, the administrative focus is there, and we'll be reporting more outcomes in the future. The second thing I wanted to briefly touch upon is the cashless economy initiative, the cashless Pakistan initiative, which the Prime Minister is again heading himself. It's an ambitious agenda to make Pakistan's economy. I see Mr. Amir Ibrahim here sitting at the front, and I'm certain he'll perhaps touch upon this when he's here on the stage. But it's basically an initiative, a committee that the Prime Minister chairs himself. It's an inter-ministerial, inter-entity forum, which includes the IT and Telecom Ministry, the Finance Ministry, the State Bank. We have NADRA there. We have leaders from the private sector.